Hello, welcome to today's video. We shall be looking at how to create drop-down menus in Microsoft Excel. Creating drop-down menu in Microsoft Excel is a very simple process. It has some very powerful uses, however, but creating it is quite simple. To start, we select a cell, and because if you select a cell and you create your drop-down menu, you might not know which cell it is until you click on it. So just to show, for us to just identify which cell we're going to use, let's just color it with, in order to just identify it. Let's do something like that. So I want to create a drop down menu here. What you do, like I said, it's a very simple process. What you do is select the cell you want the drop down menu to be on, then go to data, the data menu, click on it. Under the data menu, you go to data tools, here data tools, then click on data validation. It's not written there, but you see the mark here, this icon, this last icon on these data tools with a tiny drop down arrow here. Click on that, then go to data validation. You see data validation, invalid data, clear validation circles, and all. But what you need is data validation. Click on that. Okay. You're now giving settings. Now here you go to allow, click on the drop down button there, and you have several options. So this place has some other uses other than just to create a drop down menu. You have any value, whole number, and all that. They all have their functions. Maybe in some future video might take another function here and deal with it extensively. All we need now is for us to be able to create a drop down menu, and to do that, what you need to select here under this allow is list. So select list, and then by selecting that list, you immediately have a provision for source, where you are going to list the items you want on the menu. For as an example, let's just list some fruits as our items that are going to be on the drop down. So let me write apple as our first item. So let's make it like that. Now the values that must go here must be CSV. That's comma separated values, CSV. So if I write apple, I must put a comma to differentiate it from banana, which is the next fruit I want to be there. I put comma, maybe now I write mango, I put a comma, and probably cashew. So let's just stop there. Once I have that, note that the last item doesn't need a comma to end it. So the moment I do that, next I click OK. So and my menu is created. Like I said, if I don't click on the menu, nothing shows. The drop down arrow won't show. So since this is the cell I created my menu, I come here, click on it, and you see the drop down menu. When I click on the drop down, you see my items are listed here. This is apple, banana, mango. Anyone I choose, it's shown. So I choose mango. You have it there. You just zoom in a little bit. Okay, that should help. So you go there, apple. Anyone you choose automatically goes up there. So that's how you create it. But just for the sake of completion, let me just give an example of how you can use a drop-down menu, because the value here can actually be referenced and used for some other things. So as an example, look at, say, this data that is before an HR executive or an HR personnel in a company. It has all this. This is a table of members of a project team, and our HR personnel want to be able to do something in such a way that if it places the staff number on a cell, all these details should appear on a dashboard, like in this place. So he wants to put a drop down menu here of all the staff of all the staff members in that project team. So that if he clicks on the he clicks here and clicks on the menu button, he should be able to reference all this and show all this information, the preferred name of the person, the first name, and all that. Okay. What we did here was that we created a table. We've already converted this information to a table and then referenced it with the VLOOKUP function. We use VLOOKUP function to reference a table in order to lift certain information that we want from that table. VLOOKUP function has already been dealt with extensively in one of our earlier videos. I think the video is titled How to Create and Use VLOOKUP Functions in Microsoft Excel. If you go to our channel, do a search for it, you get the video, and it dealt with VLOOKUP, how to create the table, how to set up the VLOOKUP so that the table is properly referenced and gets all the necessary information. So I need not go through all that now since it has already been handled before. So the HR personnel wants a drop-down menu here that would reference the VLOOKUP table and give all the necessary information in this place. The preferred name, first name, last name, and all that. Okay. So how does it go about that? Probably comes here, copy all the staff number by pressing Ctrl C. Then take everything. If I were to do it fast, because it's something you could take and put on the data validation menu. But the thing is, it has to be a CSV, and this information is listed vertically without it being a CSV. So to convert to CSV, that's comma separated value, you can just call up your notepad. Do that and paste what you just copied. So to convert it to comma separated value, put comma there, delete, so that the value below comes up immediately. Press end, comma again, delete, press end, comma, delete to the end, comma, delete, go to the end, comma, delete. I'm pressing the end key on my keyboard, comma, delete, go to the end, comma, delete, go to end, put your comma, delete, go to the end. In this case, we need to expand. Okay, so go to the end, comma, and delete. So like I said, we don't need the comma on the last value. So from here, just do a Ctrl A to copy everything, and to highlight everything, sorry, and then Ctrl C to copy everything. And we'll go back to where the dashboard is. Our cell is still selected, and as usual, from data, go to data tools and then click on data validation. Click on data validation, come here and choose list, and then paste what we've done. Ctrl V. Everything is there, and just click on OK. So I have it here. Once the cell is selected, our drop down button shows. So if you click on the drop down button now and select any of this, it gives you the information you want. So preferred name for this person is Ken. So you're going to call him up on the phone, and just to make it friendly, you call Ken. But the first name is Kenule, the last name is Madamosi, middle name Yarwa, and all the other. So you have another icon here, choose this. So like that. That's simple. So they're changing the information here on the reference cell. This information pops up. Simple dashboard. So that's how you create and use drop-down menu. Simple, straightforward. So that's about all. Thank you. If you like the video, Please click the like button and subscribe for more videos like this in case you haven't subscribed before. Thank you.